This is Verified, a show that debunks fake news from across Africa and beyond. My name is Linda Ngari.
And I am Calvin Rock. But first, a little lesson on terms and trends in the world of fake news.
Today, we look into satire, often a widely accepted form of entertainment, and could at times serve to educate. But these channels, websites churning out satire have to declare that their content is meant to be sarcastic, satirical, or as parody. Calvin, do you have any examples of such platforms?
Well, Linda, my personal favorite is The Daily Show by Trevor Noah on Comedy Central. I love it.
And my personal favorite is a satirical book by the name Betrayal in the City by Francis Imbuga.
Yeah,
Heard of it?
I know the book. I've read it. I liked it.
Yeah, and how it ridicules the political landscape in Kenya.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, satire, in regard to the spread of fake news, could be misused and spiral out of control to be perceived as factual. An example is an article that was initially published on the Postamate website.
Now, Postamate is a website known for posting satirical content. In fact, on the website, the catchphrase is home of satire and sarcasm. Now, on the website, you will find hilarious headlines and stories that are outright ironic.
But in a case where a joke was taken too far, an article titled Central Bank of Kenya Announces to Switch to Bitcoin was taken up from the Postamate website, the self-proclaimed home of satire and sarcasm, and republished on numerous websites. Fact-checking this claim, Piga Firimbi found that the republication of the fake news spread all the way in Nigeria, with platforms including the Nigeria Customs Broadcasting Network tweeting about the alleged adoption of Bitcoin by the Central Bank of Kenya as reserve currency.
Linda, the claim was also published on crypto news sites such as Crypto Potato and CoinGap. This goes to show a scenario of agenda setting, seeing as some of these platforms are dedicated to promoting news around adoption of cryptocurrency. That information is unfortunately taken up without any form of fact-checking.
In another example, a parody Twitter account named after Lilian Ng'ang'a, the former Machakos County First Lady, announced that she would be apparently running for Nairobi Woman Representative Office.
Right, the parody account used Lilian Ng'ang'a's image for its profile. However, it did proclaim on the bio that it is parody. The account published a tweet stating that Lilian Ng'ang'a will be vying for the woman rep seat. It got more than 153 tweets.
But besides that, some separately published the information as breaking news, detaching it from the parody source and running with it independently as news. This shows the perpetration of fake news in the process.
Right, Linda, that reminds me of a tweet that was published by Senior Counsel Ahmed Nasir, popularly known as Grand Mullah. Now, the tweet was of the image of a billboard, a Jubilee billboard, which stated 10 years of disappointments.
But that is not what the original billboard reads,
No,
right?
Linda. The original billboard on Oloyaki Way read 10 years of transformation.
But we also thought that the Grand Mullah's tweet appeared to be sarcastic or satirical, as it read, "See, it's criminal to ridicule or abuse my beloved Jubilee." But this image was again pulled out of context and republished independently. Well, if you see this image that reads 10 years of disappointments,
Yes.
without the accompanying tweet that appears sarcastic from
Yeah.
the Grand Mullah,
Sure.
you might think that someone actually put up a billboard reading Jubilee's 10 years of disappointments.
Right. Without context, the billboard is really a piece of misinformation.
And that's outrightly impossible in this Kenya because Jubilee is the ruling government. So who has the guts to put up a billboard saying,
Begs the question.
yeah. And it goes to show the role of miscontextualization in the spread of fake news. That makes for an entire topic of its own. On the next episode, we shall look into miscontextualization. Meanwhile, you can find more detailed versions of each of the fact checks mentioned on this episode on our website, pigafirimbi.africauncensored.online.
Did you hear or see a claim you suspect to be false or will just like verified? Share the claim with us via our Twitter handle @pigafirimbi.
Until next time, I have been your host, Linda Ngari.
And I am Calvin Rock.